correct over you?
Well, you know, it's the first of many polls. We'll do more. You know how it works. Can always correct that later on. Well, here we go. Dust 2, the first map, picked by G2 to face off against ENCE. I think it's going to be a really fun game, this one. Sergey, actually a bit dangerous being that close with the Glocks, but he's got a lot of backup behind him and easily sniping away at Jackson. That's the first kill here of ESL1 New York.
I like the fact that he just remained aggressive. They were toying with him, and look at the crossfire setup out towards long for ENCE as well. X7 baiting them in. There is one player, Ariel, just waiting right around the corner, and they both go down. Good take from G2. They have control of long, and they're going to press the issue as well. Kiyoshima dropped by Sunny.
So really good start here. The flash is coming through the smoke, but Lucky's there, just within range to take down Sunny. And that's before the bomb is even attempted, so that's hyper-aggressive out of ENCE. You might even question that part. Alu now playing a dangerous game, but he knows he has to make a bit of a play to bring it back. Jumping for the information. Oh, instantly taken down. And I think that kill is the last they needed. Kenny, yeah, they got him blocked in. Big quad kill for Kenny to start with.
State might not be the best way to start it, but start it we will. Team Liquid versus E United. It's the first map of the best of 3 here as we get underway.
Yeah, so getting straight into the deep end, I think it's fair to say, and that's not a good start. That is not a good start. That's one of the players with the grenades on the T side. Vanity will pick up that P250 anyway, but you have lost 2 flashes, I believe it was. So ultimately, not a great situation. It looks like they're planning to boost over there, but it'll be too late, I think, unless Freakazoid stays. If he opens the door, he might cause a lot of confusion. But we're
Stewie.
No. So Freakazoid's very aware that that was a possibility now.
Yeah.
But they still do anyway.
That's the thing, they gave away the audio cue, so you felt like at least they'd be able to counter it. Instead, they go with the one attack. Stewie goes down off the back of Freakazoid going for the extension around, but at this point, it's all just left on Vanity. So 1 versus 4. Ali just sneaking up behind him. Just going to dink him down to 50 HP. Fully commits to at least try and get the frag and maybe have a exit path. But
classic game between these two teams. Obviously, the rosters, well, at least on one of those teams, a little bit different than before, but you can see the odds heavily in favor of Team Liquid here, which I think, Tom, is we would all expect.
A Maniac expecting, of course, that G2 need to go a little bit crazy, which actually the rumors would link up with that as well, from what we've heard so far. But either way, it's not worked out so far for Jax. It's going to be Naf catching the aggression into middle, and that's already a man advantage going the way of Liquid. Of course, they are the favored team, but it's still good at least that G2 managed to get one of their stronger maps within the pool. They've been good on Dust 2 for a long time. It's been a map they've always been happy to play. However, Stewie with already a lot of control over onto this B side. And this is just a fake. They've all rotated. He has B, they've got A, the smokes have gone down. He's still killing people. I think Aminek's finally going to finish him off, but at this point, there's far too much map control.
That's the bomb down, Tom.
Yeah, that's a problem.
They have the A site, they don't have the bomb to make it happen, and just like that, going a little bit crazy might be working out for G2 as it's down to a 2-on-2. Lucky trying to defend the bomb up close. He gets the kill onto a Liege. Now it's on Nitro, 1v2. Did not expect it to turn out into this when Stu is able to get the entry into the B side and take it with another kill on top, but he's not able to close that one out. He's got a lot of HP left to work with, but does he expect the last player to be where he currently is over by car?
This is such a weird pistol round.
He might have just mind gamed him though. Is Nitro gonna check this?
You wouldn't expect him to. Oh, he looks in the right direction. He's got an idea, but he's not going to see him. He's making so much noise. Aminek knows, but he needs to try and finish him off. Oh, I think he's waiting for the plant. This is so risky. Like, there's no way that Nitro should expect him to be here. This should be the easiest kill of his career, and thankfully he finishes him off. I think we all just had
his name. But luckily for us, we don't need to talk about anymore right now, Tom Biz, because we're on to Inferno. We're on to
oh my god,
pretty devastating odds in favor of Team Liquid.
1.01. Yeah, you're not making much money, but it's probably fairly safe. The desk was a bit brutal, but I don't think that's going to change too much from my perspective, at least. Jason, can you be the little like ray of hope for G2?
How long have you known me now? How positive am I as a person?
More positive than me.
Yeah, that's true. I think I'll just join in the consensus on the desk. I think that's a fair assessment of how this match is going to go, considering what we saw on Dust 2, 16-3. I want to see G2 play well. Like Kenny, yes, I love him as a person, love him as a player. I wish he was able to perform like we saw, you know, old school. out of Kenny Yass back in like the 2013-14 days, but we'll see. Bomb's gonna go down. The first kill finally comes through. Problem is, these two players in towards pit are basically by themselves as no one's able to help them back in from library. And Twist is able to close out Kenny S. Now they have the fight on one front. Naf's gonna get his head cleanly taken off his shoulders as Stewie just gonna be spamming through the smoke. Twist gonna be their support from pit. And here they go, gonna push through the smoke. And not a bad start here, but in what world does Twist win this?
Well, they've lost plenty of scenarios in the previous map, but that's a much better start from them.
Were ridiculous, and that's always going to be kind of hard to deal with. Astralis going to be starting on the CT side and Evil Geniuses on the T side. So welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen, here. ESL1 New York, and already charging right into the bomb side and knocking out the pre after he got a kill. Megis though, Enclave, the combination is way too much, and now the Glocks are at range. The USP should have a bit of an edge here. Ethan does get one, and that should be a bomb plant maybe here. 2-on-3.
Yeah, a hit like that onto the B bomb site, it's got to be clean. Look at this flank. Look at the rotations in from Astralis. They're just perfect. Some missed shots. He does eventually get it right at the end. And Ethan, nowhere to go. He better get these kills quick. And he's got both over the top of Device. Finally shuts it down. Just wait.
Yeah, this is where we see if Optic have put a bit more preparation into their nuke after some up and down results in their recent games online. FaZe Clan we saw pick this map yesterday, so they are clearly somewhat prepared for this one, starting on their CT side. And you can see the odds there favoring FaZe Clan. I think this could end up being a close series, and MSL has already found the opening. The Glocks continue to move in. Kills just keep on coming.
Well, Nico, headshot coming in. Orthmeister's killed himself.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Nico and Brokey though stepping up with more. So we're back into a doable position here. Optic looking to try and take themselves to victory on the pistol, but it is a 2v2 here. Nico going back in, he's found himself another kill, making his way back in towards ramp to spot if there's any other players in this domain, but there isn't.
Ooh, drop down vent straight to the B bomb site. I think that's Cajun B, the man going in first, with MSL assisting him. Yeah, that is Cajun.
You better hope it's not G2 with a bomb on the B bomb site. MSL, he's going to be close in towards ramp. Two players coming back in. Brokey's low, so one bullet would be enough for MSL to drop him. So you need to be careful here. FaZe Clan starting to make their way in. MSL has the iron goal. There's Brokey. One bullet isn't enough. He survives on 2 HP, so it's all on Cajun B. A 1v2 in the clutch. The bomb is ticking. Brokey throws the smoke on towards the bomb. The tap comes in, but Cajun can't spot him. He knows exactly where he is, but the box protects his head, and Nico will finish him off. FaZe Clan.
See how they choose to set themselves up initially. Yeah, tentative. That's the word I'd use, Henry. Crawling forward, Stewie looking to draw first blood, finds the head and traded. Equal odds from our sponsor, but I want to talk about the pistol, because now Elige, he's going to re-advance. He wants to try and do exactly as Stewie did. The smoke's thrown out close. He finds the head. Such precision. He's looking for more. Tags another. Elige is doing all the work they needed on A. He's finishing it off. Finishes what he started on Zipex, and now just Dupree. What can you do about that one?
Not much at all, it seems. That's what we've come to expect from Elige. Just precise aim, barely took any damage there whatsoever. And Dupree, with no chance here at all. Can he manage to find a few kills? Potentially, he'll make his way from the scaffold position. And now, just waiting for any mistakes to present themselves. But at this stage, Liquid have to do nothing. They can just play two players on either side of the map. They've got the bomb down. And at this point, just sit back and wait.
The bomb's not even in his grasp. Bomb visible, or at least can be on the jiggle from sandbags. That's it. Has a chance to get away, takes the fight. Wow, another from Elige. 4 in the
against the lower buys here, one on the CT side, but Liquid will be standing on the T side here. A lot of teams favor towards the long area, try and get the bomb down as quickly as possible. We'll see which way they're inclined. They send manpower towards that side of the map. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We'll see who can open up the frag. It will be a long focus here as Zipex looks to frag. He does a little bit of damage there, but decides to fall back. Long control granted, at least to Liquid for now.
Zipnix does have the crossfire established with his teammate as well. It's going to be Device on car. And you can see the odds have shifted in favor of the Danes, the ferocious Danes who just can't stop winning. Liquid, this is their chance. Dust to their map pick, and that's the bomb loose. The first blood from Zipnix. Device, the crossfire's perfect. A flurry of frags. It's just 2 men remaining. Naf and Nitro make it just Naf. He's got no chance. He's got no kills. He's got nothing. Just the one. and Astralis, they carry...
Are you guys ready? Every person in the Barclays Center right now, are you ready? One map to take it all. Let's hand over to the casters, Henry G, and my man, the Machine.
And we're straight into it. Team Liquid versus Astralis. Thank you so much, OJ. The pistol deep in play already. 1 minute 20 on the clock. So far, some control has been gathered towards the underpass area. Now Flash, but he doesn't care. It catches Magis. Not ready for the second, though. Dupree on the trade and does get info and a dink, no less, on towards Stewie. Down to just 5 points of health, looking to defend. Tapping away, Elige. Stuck in somewhat of a duel here. Standoff between the two of them does connect onto Device, now leaning towards B. 50 seconds, Stewie's playing the waiting game. Yes, support. It's 4 versus 3. They can pull back. They don't have to commit necessarily, but it looks like they want to. Astralis, they want to try and level the odds, get that early kill, and they've done it.
Yeah, it's going to be a difficult task for them still, though. They have got time, but I don't think they can fall back at this point. They're so heavily committed. We'll see if Zipex is able to sell them anything at all here. He jumped in by himself, and his teammate is nowhere to be seen. It will be Glaive alone in the 3 versus 1 now. He has the bomb on his back. 25 seconds on the clock, and no grenades to speak of whatsoever. Also, no Kevlar. He'll make his way towards A. If he gets the bomb down, that'll be great. And Nitro's starting to transition towards that side of the map now. So even if he gets closer, I'll be surprised at this stage. Nitro should be there, ready and waiting. But there is actually a chance now. The fact he can get towards the truck position, he goes with a fake plan, though. 5 seconds remain, and now Nitro can just run in cleanly. At this point, he can't even win the round. Even if he gets that frag, Alex, he wouldn't have had time to plan. So